In the labyrinth of human emotions, hatred stands as a venomous serpent, capable of coiling its way into hearts and minds. While hatred itself is a repelling force, sometimes it can morph into something far more sinister, a homicidal intent that threatens to snuff out lives. Homicidal ideation represents the extreme end of the spectrum, where animosity and resentment reach a boiling point. Recognizing the signs of homicidal ideation becomes crucial, not just for personal safety, but for the preservation of innocent lives. So buckle up as we delve into the chilling terrain where hatred turns deadly. Before we dive into this topic, please subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you will get notified every time we post a new video. And now, let's begin. Repeated direct or indirect threats. Imagine sitting in your home after a long day, seeking comfort and solitude, when suddenly your phone lights up with another menacing message. The words hit you like a physical blow. "You won't be around for much longer," it reads, signed off with a mocking laugh emoji. But this isn't an isolated incident. You've been receiving such messages almost daily lately, each one a subtle reminder of a lurking danger. These are not just casual threats thrown around in anger. They are calculated statements intended to instill fear, to chip away at your sense of security. When the threats become repetitive and the tone unwavering, it's essential to recognize the gravity of the situation. The line between words and actions is often thin, and when crossed, can lead to dire consequences. In such cases, it's vital to take immediate action. When confronted with such threats, you should never ignore them. No matter how insignificant or unbelievable they may seem, take all threats seriously. The repetition of threats, especially those coming from the same source, is a critical indicator. It signifies that the person issuing the threats is serious and may be planning to act. Document everything. Keep records of these threats, whether through screenshots, saved messages, or detailed notes. This documentation can be crucial if you decide to report the incidents to the authorities. The more substantial the evidence, the better. And finally, seek support. Reach out to trusted friends or family members who can offer emotional support during this time. You should also consider involving law enforcement if the threats escalate or you feel your safety is at risk. Obsessive stalking behavior. Imagine going about your daily routine, running errands, or simply enjoying a day out, when suddenly you spot him again across the street, standing by his car, watching you. You dismiss it as a coincidence, chalking it up to a shared location or a chance encounter. But as days turn into weeks, the encounters become more frequent, almost eerie. You find yourself constantly glancing over your shoulder, wondering why he seems to be everywhere, always observing. You try changing your routines, taking different routes, hoping to shake off this unsettling feeling. But each time you think you've escaped his watchful gaze, you find yourself face to face with him once more. This isn't just an annoying coincidence, it's a sign of a dangerous obsession. Stalking behavior is a clear indication that the line has been crossed. Stalking behavior is characterized by repeated and unwanted attention, harassment, or other intrusive behaviors directed towards an individual. It's not just about being in the same place as the person you dislike. It involves deliberate acts of intrusion into your life, aimed at causing distress or exerting control. This could include following you, showing up at places you frequent, monitoring your social media accounts, or even attempting to gain access to your personal spaces. Stalking behavior is a serious issue and a potential warning sign of escalation to more harmful actions. Property damage or significant financial harm. Picture this: you pull into your driveway after a long day, ready to unwind in the solace of your own home, As you step out, your eyes catch a disturbing sight. The tires of your car are slashed, the windows shattered. A chilling realization dawns on you. This isn't just mindless vandalism, it's a targeted attack, a direct assault on your sense of security and well-being. It's not just about material damage, it's about intimidation, a clear message etched into your reality. Then there are instances when the malevolent intent is more insidious, manifesting in the realm of finances. You might wake up to find your bank account drained, purchases made without your knowledge, your financial stability jeopardized. These acts are more than just monetary losses. They represent a deliberate attempt to destabilize your life, to erode your sense of control over your own existence. These signs signify a dangerous shift in the dynamics of your relationship with your enemy. They are no longer content with mere animosity or rivalry. They have descended into the realm of malicious intent, where they derive pleasure from inflicting harm and destruction. When faced with such situations, it's crucial to respond swiftly and decisively. Instead of succumbing to fear or despair, it's essential to take proactive steps to safeguard yourself and your loved ones. Reach out to the authorities, file a police report, provide them with the necessary details and evidence. Ensure your own safety by taking precautions such as installing security measures, changing your routines, and seeking emotional support from friends and family. Physical violence, even minor, or escalating aggression. The tension has been building, simmering just beneath the surface for quite some time. Words have been exchanged, heated arguments had. But today, things escalate in a terrifying manner. A shove, a punch, a gesture charged with aggression and malice. In an instant, the line between animosity and something far more sinister is brutally crossed. The casual shove during an argument, though painful and shocking, is more than just a display of anger. It's a blatant disregard for your physical well-being, a demonstration of power and dominance. The aggressive snarl, the clenched fist, they are not mere figments of your imagination, but clear signals of a volatile situation teetering on the edge. Such behaviors indicate a disturbing trend, a gradual descent into violence and aggression. Over time, what started as verbal abuse has now manifested into physical aggression. This pattern of escalating behavior is a troubling sign. It suggests that your enemy's hatred has intensified and that they are becoming increasingly comfortable with using physical force to assert dominance or inflict harm. It's essential to recognize that violence, even in its most subtle forms, is unacceptable and should not be tolerated. Words or actions expressing uncontrollable, extreme hatred. Picture this. You're engaged in a heated discussion with a colleague about a project. The words fly back and forth. Suddenly, he lets out a venomous statement. "I wish you were dead." Startled, you pause, unsure if you heard correctly. He repeats the statement, a cruel smirk playing on his lips. This isn't the first such comment from him. There have been other instances where he has expressed extreme animosity, even wishing harm upon you. These words are not mere slip-ups. They are chilling declarations of homicidal ideation, revealing the dark recesses of his thoughts. Homicidal ideation refers to the extreme manifestation of hatred, where an individual entertains thoughts of causing the death of another person. It is a disturbing psychological state that can escalate into a desire to act on these thoughts. When hatred morphs into homicidal ideation, it becomes uncontrollable, consuming the individual's thoughts and potentially driving them to extreme actions. This is where the line between animosity and extreme danger is firmly crossed. The individual no longer seeks resolution or compromise. Instead, they are consumed by a single, horrifying objective, causing your death. This extreme form of hatred can manifest in various ways. It may take the form of constant verbal abuse, using demeaning language, making threats of physical harm, or even expressing pleasure at the thought of your suffering or demise. What to do when you feel your enemy wants you dead? If you ever find yourself in a situation where you feel your enemy genuinely wishes you dead, it's crucial to act swiftly and decisively. Your safety is paramount. Trust your instincts. If you feel threatened, remove yourself from the situation and seek a safe place. Reach out to trusted friends or family members who can offer emotional support and practical help. Preserve evidence. If possible, document the threats, abusive behavior, or any incidents that occur. This documentation can be vital if you need to involve the authorities. And above all, don't hesitate to contact law enforcement. Report the threats and the escalating situation to the police. They are there to protect you and help ensure your safety. Remember, you have the right to feel and to be safe. Never hesitate to seek help in such situations. Have you ever encountered someone whose hatred seemed to know no bounds? Share your experiences in the comments below to help others understand the complexities of extreme hatred and its potential consequences. We appreciate your stories and insights. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and stay tuned for more informative content. Your engagement helps us continue delivering valuable information on our channel. Thanks for watching.